The next standout thing, I know this is a huge Willie Do moment. Go back one. Maybe you didn't get the other story. Did you skip two ahead? There we go. No, actually, it was the next one that's a Willie Do feature. But this feature is interesting too. Also came from the event. Extreme Battery Saver, which is not going to be exclusive to only the new Pixel phones, but will also roll out to the previous Pixel phones via software update. So people with old Pixels could I suppose, celebrate this fact. Now, many manufacturers have some form of battery saving included inside of their OS. That they do all kinds of fancy things to sort of trim down the battery consumption. In Google's case, they are claiming 48 hours of operation, on a single charge with the battery saving functionality. So that would mean, you go to bed, you wake up, you use it the whole next day. Because I don't know what maybe it's a camping trip or something like this. And you're not going to be near an outlet. And you're not using your phone a lot, but for security purposes, you want to have it ready to go if you need it.
Yeah.
And now you get the 48 hour and so you just click on the Extreme Battery. Well, this Extreme Battery is going to drop your phone's screen timeout to 30 seconds. It will turn off your work profile. It will allow you to select what are your essential apps, and those will stay running. Then everything else will get paused, and when paused, no notifications will come via the paused apps. So you can just select the less important apps that you aren't going to need to pump through or push through during your battery saving. And then only the handful that are important will refresh and essentially be using RAM and various other resources. Also, your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth will continue to work, but scanning will be turned off. So your device is not going to be looking for other Wi-Fi networks. And also hotspot tethering will stop, but it will be a simple toggle. It's almost like a game mode, a simple toggle, which in one click can adjust various attributes, which you can customize on your phone in order to extend the battery life.
Yeah, that's very useful. The fact that you don't have to think about turning off things. You just tap it, and then it's just battery saver mode.
And you couldn't do just one single default because everybody's usages are different. They may need notifications to come through an app, which is a third-party app they installed, not a stock app, let's say. So you can't just guess, like in our battery saving mode, this, and this happens. The person needs to be able to go in there and tweak it as well, which is they have to, and also the manufacturers have to make it easy enough and intuitive enough that anyone would want to use it. Because I've seen this in the past where you could have a battery saver mode, but it's doing things like dimming the screen too much or black and white. And if it feels like it's inhibiting my experience too much, then I don't want to use it and I'm just burning through the battery. So the idea of just pausing all these apps that don't need access or need refreshes in that moment, that seems like the right idea. But it's important to note they're not the first to do this. It's just rolling out to their devices, and maybe the implementation might be a little more slick, as it has been in the past with Google compared to potentially other Android makers.
So, quick question though: do you think it'll replace the battery saver in the settings? Because it already has it on Android, right?
Yeah, this is going to be called Extreme Batteries. It's another level to it.
So it would be another feature,
or maybe a separate toggle. Like if you click through it, there's now a new option, which is Extreme Battery Saver versus the standard. I'm guessing, but apparently it's going to roll out to older Pixels, as well as, of course, it'll ship on these newer Pixels.